market action. The setup is looking good, but how will these overnight cues impact our own markets? We have a research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Well, Sudarshan, let me come across to you. Looks like another good day.
Morning, Sona. So, unlike our market, it was kind of a dull day for US market as volumes remained very low ahead of year end. But despite that, the US market closed with minor gains, and on a weekly basis, it's likely to extend the gaining streak to 9th straight week. All the major US indices closed with gains in the range of 0.1 to 0.3%. And after hitting their fresh 52-week highs. But for our market, it was another day of record high led by IT and banking names. The last hour surge helped Nifty go past 21,600 and sensex above 72,000 for the first time. Nifty Bank too saw a record close led by HDFC Bank, which contributed nearly 50% to its gain. But for mid-cap index, it's still 400 points away from their record high. The interesting part on Wednesday was the up move seen in market was along with a big rise seen in volatility index. India VIX hit its highest level since March and surged nearly 6%. And despite a big move in equities, FIs were big buyers on Wednesday. FIs bought shares worth nearly rupees 3,000 crore, while sell figure for DIs were nearly rupees 200 crore. And today is the expiry of December series, and GIFT Nifty is indicating a start at record high. But for commodities, it was an opposite move to equities. Both Brent and NYMEX slipped nearly 2% each overnight, as reports suggest all the shipping companies are resuming their shipping via Red Sea. Now, for today's stocks to watch, we'll be watching the stocks which can be part of the indices rejig, where inflows and outflows can be seen. For inflows, stocks are Bajaj Finance and HDFC Bank, and where outflows can be seen are Adani Enterprises, L&T, and Adani Ports.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Sudarshan, for all those cues. But a lot of other stocks that will be on our radar as well. Hormaz is joining us now. Hey, Hormaz, good morning.
Good morning, Sonal. And plenty of commentary coming in from the SBI Banking and Economics Conclave yesterday. And I'll start off with JSW Steel, where the CEO told CNBC-TV18 that the expansion plans that they are undertaking, the capex for the same is likely to cross 1 lakh crore rupees. And similarly, NTPC as well, that's their CMD told CNBC-TV18 that it is aiming for the IPO of its green vertical in the next 1 to 2 years. We'll keep that stock on our radar as well. Canara Bank, where its board has given an in-principle approval for the IPO of its subsidiary, which is the Canara Robeco AMC, the asset management arm. The Sula Vineyards, well, people have been pouring in the wines this holiday season, where the December 24th and 25th revenue surpassed their previous single-day revenue record, which was in August. And the 3-day revenue collection between December 23rd and 25th stood at 2.28 crore rupees. South Indian Bank, where the board has approved raising not more than 1,750 crore rupees via a rights issue. That Zomato will be on our radar today, as it has received a show cause notice from the DGGST in Pune over alleged tax liabilities worth 401 crore rupees. And the tax liabilities are for the period of October 2019 to March of 2022. But the company has, of course, said that they are not liable to pay any of these taxes. Mahindra & Mahindra, they would be divesting 0.58% stake in the FirstCry parent, which is Brainbees Solutions, as part of its IPO process. And Brainbees has filed its IPO papers with SEBI today. Confidence Petroleum, where its subsidiary has received a letter of award from BPCL worth 67 crore rupees, and the order is for the supply of CNG mobile and stationary cascades. And lastly, KPI Green, where the board is going to meet on the 30th of December to consider a bonus issue of shares. Back to you.
Okay, all right. So a lot of these stocks on our radar. Thank you so much for that, Hormaz. But a lot of action from the F&O space as well. Mangnam is joining us now. Hey, Mangnam.
Well, what a record bull run that we're seeing on our markets itself. It is a record rally that we saw yesterday midday. There was some profit taking, and the markets continue to surge. The Nifty Bank has been leading this with a 1.2% gain yesterday. The Nifty 2 hitting a double century in trade. What happens today? It's a Thursday. It's also the expiry, the monthly expiry for both Nifty as well as Nifty Bank contracts. And in December series so far, the Nifty is up 7.5%. The best move that we've seen so far in December in recent times is 7.7% in December 2020. With the kind of up move that the GIFT Nifty is indicating, it may perhaps well be the best December that we have in recent memory itself. The FIs, they're pouring in the money. Close to around 2,900 crores is what we saw in the cash markets. Likely inflows today as well on account of indices being rejigged, but they're taking some money off index futures, and that's understandable as well. Nearly 500 crore worth selling out there. The FI longs, which were close to around 66% a couple of days ago, are now 62.5% odd. Some shorts entering the system is always good for the markets itself. 21,600 call has been extremely active, so that means that on the way up, 21,750 may perhaps be a bit of a resistance, but the way the momentum is in the markets, upside levels are being taken out very smoothly. At the lower level, we will see some sort of support coming in at 21,500, which has become an important mark of support with regards to open interest build up too. For the Nifty Bank, 49,000 call has the maximum open interest, whereas on the way up, 48,500 call is extremely active, and on the way down, 48,200 put, telling you that 48,200 would be an important support to watch out for. Just two signs of overheating. One, the India VIX continues to move higher. Now it's above levels of 15. And secondly, we have the Nifty put call ratio, which is at 1.42. That also indicates signs of a little bit of overheating in the market itself. Who's to say that the up move may sustain even today? So watch out for a bunch of stocks. Balrampur Chini, Delta Corp, Hindustan Copper, all of them exit F&O ban on the expiry day.
Okay, all right. Thank you for that, Mangalam. So that is the Power Prep segment and the treat setup for the day. We'll slip into a break. Up next.